Welcome to the Story Off podcast. That was a very announcer episode. I'm Jay. This is
Ashley.
Yep. That's all she'll say this episode. And then we've got my brother.
Hello, I'm Willis.
Even though I am the wife, I am definitely the third wheel in this situation, so I will be a patient observer like you guys. So take it away.
Yeah, sorry, I tried to drag that away from you. We do only have 2 microphones, but 3 guests. Or 3 hosts, we're going to call it.
Have you not done that before?
We did have Bella on the last episode, and I kind of third wheeled for their episode, but this is ours.
Vice versa the rules.
Yes, very good. That's it. Yeah, dude, what up? How you doing?
Oh, no, not too bad. I'm pretty chill. Up on the coast, enjoying some, well, I wouldn't say warmer weather, but I would definitely say warmer than home.
Yes, we're filming this in the middle of just rain, so that sucks.
That's, is that my bad vibe?
yeah, we'll go straight into that. So what's your good vibe and bad vibe for your week?
I'll let you go first. I've never seen this before, so I'm going to let you start.
So yeah.
You start.
Too easy. That's right. He doesn't watch his own brothers. But no, sorry. No, I'm not going to hold you.
You gotta get onto that.
We meme on this podcast, so. But anyway, do you want to go first? Okay, so my bad vibe for the week is, it's so funny because I'm going to say this, and then we just talked about it with your sister, or my sister-in-law and brother-in-law, but I had a bad moment at work where I sucked, and I did a lot of things wrong. Well, I didn't do a lot of things wrong. I did some very small things wrong, but it eked at me, and that was it. But good vibe. I found out I'm going to China. Whoa.
Yeah, straight fire. What?
Yo, what? Going to China for a week in October. So go to Rome for the finals, which we talked about on an earlier podcast for the Scootering World Finals. And then literally 2.5 weeks later, go to China for the World Street Pro Tour or something like that. I don't even know what it's for, but I'm going to China.
Out of all places, what's your thoughts of China?
China? I've got to learn the language. No, I don't. I don't mean I have got to learn the language. I've just got to not say bing bong.
Just say to everyone you go to, just say ni hao ma.
Ni hao ma.
我很好，谢谢. And then say
I'll get that.
你很漂亮. Someone who knows Chinese. Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Shout out the Chinese people. He just called you.
Shout out.
No.
No. It means you beautiful lady.
Oh, that's just
He's married.
Beautiful lady.
dude.
Yeah,
That's just the
you
same as
beautiful lady.
someone.
I just went around and
you're
said
very
that to all the
beautiful
Chinese
girl."
people. Yeah.
That's the same as someone literally coming and just being like, "Oh, you're a very beautiful woman." That's a terrible accent, but you know what I mean. Anyway, I'll try not to do that.
Yep.
And yeah, Ash, do
You
we
get
move
plenty
to
of
Ash
photos.
or-
You're famous over there.
I'm famous.
The Chinese
Yeah, I
people
have
who
my
think you're
Chinese
famous.
fans.
Yeah.
They message me all the time. In my spam email account.
That's true.
My bad vibe has been thanks for being in my tripod. My bad vibe has been the sheer amount of rain and cold wind. We moved from Victoria to get rid of the cold weather, and these Victorians have brought it up, and I'm just not.
Sorry.
I'm not. It's actually crazy how quickly we've adjusted to Queensland weather and that, because the wind is so icy cold, and it's still 12 degrees, but it's so cold. But my good vibe is we've been doing some super fun stuff this week because we've had the excuse to by having visitors, which has been great.
But thank you.
Yeah, and this is only week 1
Yeah.
of 3 weeks of visitors, so we're living life in the fast lane.
Living life in the
Oh,
yeah, you were about to
honestly.
say that. I know you were.
I was thinking of not that one. I was thinking of the Limp Bizkit one.
The biscuit. Oh,
Living life in the fast lane.
Oh, take a
Yeah.
look around.
Yeah,
Without
yeah.
getting
We
carried
had the
Yeah.
right idea of different songs.
Yeah, good vibe versus bad vibe. Go ahead, whatever you feel.
Yeah,
if you don't have
my-
one, you don't have to say one.
Nah, my bad vibe was the weather. I was the same. Come up for a week to try and enjoy some warm weather. And it's been terrible. But it's still warm at home, so that can be my good vibe.
Yeah, nice. Still
I'd rather be here than home.
Weather-wise, yes, but
Not for the
fam-wise,
people.
be
Yeah.
up here for 12
Yeah,
months.
screw the people.
No, we appreciate having you.
Nah, my pleasure.
Good.
Thanks for having me.
I just remembered we're sitting on your bed. You actually said Sorry, we relegated you to the couch, by the way.
That's all right.
We do have a blow-up bed that he could have used. He's just chosen the couch every day.
Yeah. I don't mind it. I slept on worse, that's for sure.
And it has the Xbox?
Yeah, I'm vibing with the Xbox.
Yeah. You have something you want to...
Yeah, so before you mentioned, like, Willis just pulled out some Chinese randomly. Like, Jay, you need to, like, ask him for some advice for your China trip because Willis has been there.
Yeah.
I have been there, yes. In brief, I guess, to summarize, I was there for... I think we were there for like 3 weeks, 4 weeks, something like that, for a while. It wasn't too bad. We spent some time in the high school and in the uni as part of like our VCE studies. We learnt Chinese, but I don't remember a lot of it.
Clearly,
it kind of goes over
from
my
our
head
fantastic
now.
conversation.
The only one that I remember is like obviously there's 4 tones, and I have the Chinese teacher at school that's trying to teach me Chinese still now. So he can teach you swear words. Like any language, we all learn swear words first.
Yes.
Yeah, I still remember some of it, but not a lot. I just remember the 5 tones, or 4 tones, and then you've got a normal flat tone. I think that's right.
Because it was part of an exchange program? Is that why?
Yeah, part of an exchange. So we're over there for the time period with the host family, and then another section we're at the university doing our studies. Yeah. But
and
I mean, it's pretty third world. Like you'll see when you go there. It's pretty. Yeah. Pretty
like
third world. But yeah,
I don't know.
No, it's different vibe. Different vibe.
Yeah.
Nothing like anything else, and it makes you lucky that you're elsewhere. Yeah.
I'm going to Shanghai. Like, whereabouts did you?
We were in Shanghai. We were in Beijing, Shanghai, Nanjing, Taizhou. There was a few others, but I can't remember the names of them. But we kind of travelled around.
Doesn't that sound so much cooler than like Melbourne?
Yeah, Melbourne.
Maui. I went to Maui.
Maui.
No one goes to Maui.
Yeah, no one goes
you know
to
what
Maui.
I mean. Yeah, you know what I mean. Adelaide.
Yeah, they're all kind of like
Nanjing.
bogan, but like
What was that one?
Yeah, Taizhou, Nanjing, Beijing,
Melbourne. Like no one says that. Like no one says that. But anyway,
Maui.
Maui.
That's what I say. That's yeah.
No,
it's
that's
stupid. Yep.
That's cool.
But yeah,
and you still keep in contact? We've had a few talks about this outside of the podcast,
kind of.
obviously.
I've kind of lost a little bit of contact because I added everyone on their social media, so they don't do Facebook or Instagram or anything over there. It's banned. Like, you literally cannot access it over there. So we had to use their social media, which is called QQ, which I still have QQ. But a lot of them don't really use that anymore. They now use WhatsApp.
Oh,
they all use WhatsApp. They all use WhatsApp.
Yeah,
they all use
same with
WhatsApp.
India.
So everything's all WhatsApp now. So I've only just recently got back on WhatsApp, or just started using WhatsApp. So I'll hopefully be able to chat to them on QQ to get their WhatsApp.
Nice. That's cool.
That's my plan.
I use WhatsApp a lot for work and stuff. Like
Yeah,
a lot of
great.
the times, as soon as there's like an event that I'm working on, you get the link to the WhatsApp, because then it doesn't matter if it's an American phone number or an European phone number, whatever. It all works for WhatsApp.
Yeah, it all goes off Wi-Fi, which is great. Like, it's easy. Everyone can get it.
Yeah. Funny enough, that's where I got the call to ask if I want to go to China, was through WhatsApp. So
There you go.
But yeah, that's really cool.
Yeah.
That's awesome. I was gonna say before. Well, actually, I don't want to derail the conversation talking about games, but I was gonna say you've done like a lot of sports as well.
Yeah.
Now being up here for a little bit, NRL's kind of the thing.
Yeah, everything's rugby up here. No one cares
Yeah, I was gonna
about-
say like what's
You cross it, everything's all football in Victoria. You cross the border, it's like rugby. Everything's rugby.
Yeah, what's your thoughts on that? You're a fan of rugby?
I've just got into it, like
got into it?
only recently. Shout out Marty and Taylor back home. They got me into rugby. We're actually going to see our first rugby game in a month, I think. August, start of August. We're going to watch. I believe it is Melbourne Storm versus Penrith Panthers, maybe, or maybe it could be the Dolphins.
Wow.
I can't remember who, but we were watching Melbourne Storm either way.
You're more Queenslander than us, I think, dude. That's
So
awesome.
we're watching that, which I'm looking forward to. Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah. That's really cool. Yeah.
yeah,
Okay.
excited for that.
And you've played some sports over your years. I remember we played a lot of table tennis. You
Table
kind of
tennis, yeah, table tennis.
go to, I don't want to give you a big head or anything.
Yeah, so
Like,
that's.
do you want to talk a little bit about some of your sports
It's
career as well? As
I've done a lot
growing
of
up and then
sports.
like moving into uni and stuff?
Yeah, I guess so. I've done a lot of tennis and table tennis. They were my two sports growing up.
Go ahead.
I now, obviously played them quite well
And
for a
and
long
you,
time.
I want to like paint a picture for some of the listeners, for my bro, just to be like, hey, I've got the best
Like
podcast
gassing up.
guest. I'm just want to gas you up with the story of you being out of table tennis for multiple years, and then you came back. Was it you came back after a few years and you went to just like play a quick kick
Like a
hit or
quick
whatever,
hit and then like dominated
someone
their top player.
requests, yeah.
Yeah, like
So
on the
was it a-
first, like on my first time back, and it, like everyone was like, I didn't know a lot of people there, because it changed. It was like 5 years I'd been away,
Yeah.
and come back and then like beat the like top player at the time. That was
Yeah.
pretty cool. Yeah.
Hell
But
yeah.
it was really funny. Like I've been out still now, and it's still funny because we have table tennis tables at school, and like as a teacher, and they think that I'm
as a teacher.
Yeah, so obviously PE, and I currently teach maths as well, and I mostly taught maths for the most part, and so it was really funny. Actually, I'll tell that story soon, but. We jumped on a table tennis table on the last day of school before coming up here,
Yeah.
and I didn't tell the kids that I played table tennis.
Right.
And the Chinese teacher that's teaching me all Chinese and stuff, brought out all the table tennis equipment, and we just had a good last day. And I didn't tell anyone that I used to play, and I was just acting so dincy like the whole time playing table tennis with these students, and they're like, yeah, we'll beat him, like.
Yeah.
So easy, and then out of nowhere, I just brought out the serve, and they could just tell like the confidence, and I'm like all flicking and doing crazy stuff,
Yeah.
and they were like, "What?"
What?
It was pretty funny, yeah. So it was
Cheat
really
codes.
cool, yeah. But
Got cheat codes.
yeah, what I was gonna say was I actually had one of the students. I remember we went on. I think it was on school camp.
Mhm.
And we had to do like one of those kind of like Spartan race, like run kind of things. And it was like full like athletic. And we're trying to like beat like personal best times and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Anyway, the kids know me as a maths teacher at the school. And so we had one of the kids come up and said, Mr. D, you're very confident and athletic for a maths teacher.
Yeah.
But they had no
Very.
idea that they had no idea. I was like, yeah, I guess so.
Yeah, I guess you're
They
right.
had no idea that I actually do sports instead and not maths.
Yo.
Yeah, the other way
Damn,
around.
this
The other
maths
way
teacher
around.
is
Yeah, the other way
quick.
around. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah, we did that. We did the race
Mm.
for the athletics day too. And I did the same thing with the year 11, 12s. We all went in a race, and they didn't have enough numbers. Like, Mr. D, like, come race. Like, nah, like, I'll save it for the teacher race or something. Like, nah, come on. I was like, oh, all right, fine. And we did 400 meters, so it's like a full lap of the circuit, right?
Mm.
And I'm in the outside lane, like the far outside lane. So like
Yeah.
they start on the inside, further back, and then we start obviously all the way forward. So they like I ran, and they're like all coming up on the inside, like passing me, like talking smack, like yeah, you suck, like you're trash,
Yeah.
Like,
Skibbity toilet.
easy, yeah.
Yeah.
Like look
had
at
one of those.
that, look at that gat. No,
Yeah.
no, they're not really saying that.
Oh, yeah.
But like they're running past, like talking smack,
Yeah.
and I was like, yeah, no worries, like
Mm.
knowing that. In those days, I would have been the same. I would have like from
You
the
would've,
start
yeah.
just gunned it. Like I
Yeah.
would have gunned it, like gone.
Literally.
But now it's like you're smarter with it.
Mm.
You take your pace, like you pace yourself, and then by the time we got to about the 200 meter mark, I was like, all right, burner's on.
Yeah.
And then
That's
sure
it.
enough, yeah, I flogged him by about like 50 meters at least.
Yeah.
And it was pretty funny. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Cool.
Damn. That's got to be good because I'm just thinking of like, I was never a fan of maths as a kid, but if my maths teacher was Usain Bolt within, the precinct, whatever you call that, whatever the national district, I don't know, district or what's the...
What are you talking about, the Pope?
So, it was, what is it, school?
Huh?
No, what's it called? What's the district? You go like something and then you go like, zones and then...
Oh, yeah, you got regional,
regional,
and then you got zone,
and then district. Yeah, if my teacher was like the fastest in our zone.
District is zone kind of thing, and then you got state. Yeah.
Yeah, if he was like the fastest in the school district or whatever, the 4 schools.
And also is up with the meme.
And is also up with
the
toilet gap memes.
Yeah, they love that. That's probably their best part. Is like, I'm very young.
Yeah, if my teacher was like that and he was my maths teacher, I would kind of be like, damn, if I can count numbers like a little bit more, I might be as fast as him one day.
I think they wish.
Might be kind of
it's because I play sports and stuff with them too. But I teach quite young year level. But I guess when you're that little bit older, you're a bit smarter with it as well. So like you could be really quick in like when you're 18, but you're kind of the same pace when you're 27, so long as you keep that fitness. So it's like you just get smarter with it, smarter with the plays. But I still look at it now, and I guess you kind of like, I don't know.
Yeah. Is it? I was gonna ask. Is there like? I mean, unless you want to finish that.
Well, I was just gonna say, like, it's so funny because like. Like it's so fun to like beat the kids in that, and I've like been tempted on my like Instagram profile to just be like change my caption, like just change the caption to like 17 and unders, like 100-meter sprint champion, and then just have a photo of me with like a first
belt.
place like ribbon,
the championship belt,
like
as well.
first place ribbon, yeah,
college belt,
just, yeah, pretty much, like just to say, I'm still a goat, but
goat.
I'm 10 years older than that. I can't be doing that.
No, but you all, like, the kids are stalking your profile too. Like the kids
that's
would
true.
be
They
stalking
do.
your
They
profile.
do.
So
I do see that a lot. And because you're young and that you got social media as well, you do find it, but you just kind of like private, like just very private thing.
Definitely.
It's like any type of like I think it's just the role we're in. Like students want to look, and like I can't really say much because not that we ever did, but you're always curious because when you even see a teacher outside of school, like, oh my god, like there's my teacher, like you see him down the street, it's like they have a life too. Like it's just work, it's just a career, like a job, a profession.
But you don't understand that as a kid.
Yeah, but you don't have that as a kid. You just feel like you only see them within that space.
Ironically enough,
so
that's like what you see with
they
sports stars
they want to see
and stuff. And like you see a sports star, and if you see them and like you go to like a city or whatever, and it's like, oh, that's an AFL player or that's a whatever player. It's like, oh, that's really cool. Seeing them not running crazy in like not roided up, but you know what I mean, like let's win. Yeah, when they go Hulk mode, it's cool. Like they're not running through Woolies like about to tackle someone, like they're just living a life.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, that would be a funny thing now to see, but is that how NRL players go shopping? Anyway, I was going to say, is there a sport that you didn't like do, or even just is there a sport of yours that you haven't done yet that you would like to do, or even that you'd like to like teach techniques and things with?
Yeah, that's a great question. I think that's the best part about my job is that I get to obviously teach kids a variety of different sports and get to play a lot of different sports. And sometimes as a teacher, you're like, you're just going to do it just because you want to do it. Like, so, like week. Kids would be like, I really don't want to play hockey, but like the Stanley Cup finals in America were on, and I was like getting well into it, and I was loving it, like the NHL finals. And so I just wanted to play hockey. So I thankfully for that period we're doing invasion sports,
right?
And that involves like having an attacking and defending side, which is hockey, right? So I was like, we're playing hockey. So I just force the kids to play a game that I want to play.
Nice. Yeah, that's
But
it.
there's a variety of different sports, so it's cool that I get to play a bit of everything. But I currently play basketball, and it's good socially. Giving up the tennis and table tennis, but I think the competitive nature's kind of like fizzled out. Not really well into it anymore. Yeah, more enjoy. Not so much that, but just the. I think I enjoy the fitness side of things and enjoyable. Yeah, in that way, function rather than anything else.
It's hard that
Competitive nature.
yeah, because eventually competition has to kind of dwindle out of most people. But you might find you never know, you might find another sport that's like
Yeah, you still got to strive within sport. Like it's the competitive nature is what keeps you grinding or like going within the sport. You wouldn't
Yeah.
play it otherwise, right? But I think it's the extreme level of the competitiveness, kind of like almost negatively impacts your performance. Like it's all just for competition, or it's all your training, dedication, everything's towards like an end goal of competing or tournaments, and
Yeah.
it becomes a bit too much. Like
yeah.
I'm at the point where I'm not going to be the next LeBron James or Federer.
No, no.
So there's no point in taking it as serious in that realm. Like I'd rather do it for the fitness aspect, I guess.
Yeah. Yep. Do you have any students that are they like? Do you see? Yeah, I was gonna say, do you see them like what you had when you were a
as
kid? Like they're like die hard. Oh, I'm gonna be like the best of this sport before I'm whatever. Like
yeah,
not
but
like
no,
best, not like NBA level. Like they're not gonna go or whatever. But even just that drive, they could go
There's-
NBA. You never know.
It's funny because there's kids from I would say like nearly every kid has like a drive, and there are a lot of kids that push themselves really hard, but only in reality like the 1% of 1% of 1% kind of make it. So you've really got to be in a whole nother realm of that 1% kind of thing bracket, and you kind of have to have a complete different sort of drive and performance, and there's a bit of everything that's involved to get it. You've got a bit of luck, skill, opportunities. Like there's a whole characteristic of things that have to add together to be able to get something.
Well, we had that like in school. We went to school with a guy who had that drive and made it all the way to the professional level, and is now playing professionally with the sport. Like, you know, you were pretty close with Jack and stuff. So
yeah.
it's
Which is cool to see
really cool to see.
There's a point to which we're all playing on the same level, and he just outdone us.
Oh, yeah.
And that comes into that dedicated. Like he was there after school every single time playing basketball. Everything
His
was
whole
basketball.
life was, yeah. He dedicated,
Yeah, everything was basketball, I guess. But I guess, is there any kids that I see? There's not so much. There's kids that come past and they're fantastic at something, but whether they make it or not could be anything, right? Like, especially being in that space, I see heaps of people come and go that get into an elite area, but it just fizzled out. Like, they could dedicate themselves so much, and then out of nowhere, an injury happens. I've seen it happen multiple times to multiple people where an injury occurs, and then that's their whole thing that they've strived for, just blown like that, like in an instant, because they just literally can no longer perform.
Yeah. I wanted to quickly add a little bit of news as well, like totally sidestep the conversation, have a forum almost. This is an open question. So you're a Formula One guy, right?
Yes.
MotoGP and stuff. Yeah, Ash already knows what I'm gonna say. So this morning,
Piping hot.
yeah,
Piping hot tea.
honestly,
I haven't heard
piping
anything.
hot tea. So Formula One, famous driver Lewis Hamilton,
Yes.
one of the greatest to ever do it. Whether you like him or not, personally, not a fan of him.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
Bit cocky, has a bit of an ego, but he is one of the greatest to ever do it.
But yes, he is not bad.
With one of the greatest teams. And so Lewis Hamilton has been in talks to invest and buy the Gresini Ducati racing team in MotoGP.
Wow. that's
Now, this
interesting.
brings up a question.
What a crossover.
Yeah, what a crossover, right? And this brings up a question like, does a Formula One driver, one of the greatest to ever do it, see more of a future in like MotoGP outline? Because currently, if
Like
you look at the
outside of-
stats, if you look at the stats of like viewership of Formula One, like Formula One's had a boost over the last few years.
Formula One's massive now.
Yeah.
Post
Drive to Survive, yeah.
Yes.
But I think that's starting to dwindle out, and I think people
It
are actually
is.
seeing the sport of MotoGP having so much, and MotoGP's even grown 20 odd million
Yeah.
viewers in the last couple of years as well.
It'd be interesting. I don't know. I mean, you wouldn't buy into that space if you didn't see anything. Or it could be just for a legacy thing, you know, like once you get to a point of like so much wealth. I mean, you're not really looking to gain a lot more from that, are you? Like there could be a point to which it's just an easily or more affordable, accessible sport within. Yeah.
I think it could also be it's a smart move in his respect, because I think the change in seeing the kind of dip in F1 and the rise of MotoGP is one of the reasons why I watch MotoGP but don't watch F1. F1 can be really boring because there's no position changes. That like
MotoGP is more entertaining
because they're it's much more entertaining, and with people's attention spans just dropping. And it's like, you know, if in 0.5 of a video, if it doesn't catch your attention, someone's scrolling to the next video. MotoGP does look like it could keep people in their seats watching more often, because it looks more high stakes because there's no box around them to keep them safe.
Yeah.
There's more overtakes. There's more everything. Like it seems more exhilarating.
Yeah, so I don't know whether you've seen they have the new, so obviously they got the new cars coming 2026 for Formula One. The next year's regulations, they've already brought out 2025 regulation cars.
Oh, really?
That aspect for it.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, they've shortened all the cars.
Oh, good. Yeah.
And they've made changed all the aerodynamics. They've now got active aero.
Oh, cool. Yeah.
Active aero too, which they can obviously do on the fly, and heaps of different things, and it's to try and boost that.
Yeah.
But I know the cars are a lot smaller too, like a lot smaller. Yeah.
Yeah.
To try and combat that.
That's quite a big thing.
Nothing happening,
And
because
that's
it's
the
very
reason-
boring. It's I'd say all the people who originally watched the sport, like racing fiends, they hate it. They still watch it, but they hate it. Like I just watch the highlights now for that reason. And now it's like the Kardashian type people that just watch it for the drama and the business side of things because of Drive to Survive. That's the only reason people
It's
follow
overrun
it.
with
Or the hot chicks that just want to fangirl bloody Charles Leclerc
100%. Because, like,
and Lando Norris. Like that's it.
And
That's all you've got.
that like a lot of the like there's always been like celebrities and personalities that get invited to events and stuff for the coverage and for them to post about it and the experience and everything like that. But F1, and I've heard this feedback a lot online after like the most recent Melbourne F1 race last year, that it's just overrun with influencers, and they don't actually care about the sport. They just care about getting the photos they want. They don't actually care, and they just overrun the spaces, and it's just not worth even going in person anymore. And like that's a big draw card of when it's in your country, you go and it's a big experience.
Yeah,
and
I
there's
agree.
people
It's
that
very-
would rather watch it on the TV.
Yeah, it's very much a highlight reel. Like it's one of those things that people just want to go because it's a status symbol kind of thing. Yeah, it's the high life. It's everything like that. That's the only reason half of them go, and it ruins it based on people who actually want to enjoy the sport or love the sport. They miss out on those opportunities because of all these people that just want to go there for the status.
Yeah, not to mention like they have had like F1 has had good races where they're, you know, exciting and thrilling the whole way through. Catalunya this year was amazing. That was a standout race for me personally. But I actually only watched it after you mentioned they had that battle. I watched the highlights and I was like, oh crap, that's a good one to watch.
Yeah, that was pretty cool.
On network, so shortening the wheelbase, that's going to be good, because that's another thing. Like MotoGP is only exciting as well because it is easier to do those moves and things. I mean, of course, everyone's closer and things like
There's
that.
more going on. And it's more extravagant style of racing too, because people have different styles of racing, and it's more explicit when you watch it.
Yeah.
Rather
Who
than
sticks their leg out and
Yeah,
who
what-
doesn't.
yeah,
you can't
how
see
they
that when
do.
it's such minute little things in the car.
whereas you don't see those things in Formula One.
Yeah. And I suppose you could think of it as like the original F1 in like 1960s and whatever. The cars were really like skinny and really short, so they were almost like 4-wheel motorbikes, and you can fit 4 of them on the track side by side, and they're going to fit like a motorbike race, like that kind of thing. There's just more that can happen. Whereas if with Formula One nowadays, because it is so big, I think that was a big thing that drew it back. But also for safety, they have to do that because you need that extra space for aero and things to keep the cars on the ground and whatever. And yeah, I don't know. It's hard, but that'll be really cool if Lewis Hamilton does buy a MotoGP team. He's also ridden one of those
That
bikes
is
before.
interesting.
Which
Yes.
is pretty cool.
I think I seen
Yeah.
a video in there. I'm pretty sure he actually raced Valentino Rossi, didn't he?
Yeah, or he rode his bike.
Didn't
So
he rode
they did a
Valentino,
swapsy.
And they did a swapsy, and he rode he drove the Formula. So Valentino drove the car,
yeah,
the Formula One car, and then
and Lewis rode the
Lewis
bike.
rode the bike. Yeah,
Did a bit of a swapsy.
yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, it was pretty cool.
Speaking of Rossi,
Did you want to give the news? Or am I?
No, you-
Oh, okay. So giving.
but that was
Switching-
a really good lead-in.
Let me switch the news again. Okay. Going into the next news. Valentino Rossi is coming back on the bike this weekend at the World Superbike. We're talking a lot of motorbike news.
So wait, hold up. So he's coming back.
So he's coming back to the World Superbike.
One race only Superbike.
From another cool piece of circus
Okay.
that's happened. Remy Gardner, who went to World Superbike from MotoGP, he's coming back to MotoGP, and this weekend he's standing in for someone who's out to like have a shot on the bike again,
Wow. Yeah. Okay.
which leaves his World Superbike seat open for
Yeah,
the
wow.
weekend for Valentino Rossi to jump in and go, "Yo, what up?" Bro?"
Yeah, that's
So,
pretty cool.
In exactly those words.
Wow. It'll be interesting to see how he does.
Yeah, but he's old, man. He's getting old.
He is getting old now.
He's
like
getting old, but
when
he's
did
up
he
there.
retire? Like what?
He retired from MotoGP. I want to say 2021, 2022.
Yeah, so it's been a few years.
Yeah, after nearly getting hit in the face with Franco Morbidelli's bike.
Yeah.
Yep.
That was crazy. I think it was Franco. But yeah, wild bit of news. Just wanted to add that in there. What else do we want to talk about?
I would like to know, because obviously you guys are brothers, right? I came into the picture at 15, so I only know from 15 onwards. But I want to know, like, when you guys were growing up, what was the thing that you liked about each other the most? That, like, whether it was doing something together or the way they approached something, whatever like that. And then the most annoying thing. Thanks.
You want to start? You can start.
Yeah, sure thing.
You're the younger brother.
Because then I can base my goods and bads
Yeah.
and how...
You just want to
yeah.
roast me on us.
nah, I was kidding.
like-
I
Nah.
just need good vibes and bad
Oh, yeah.
Oh, your hair sucks.
I didn't like your hair.
Your hair sucks. No. Probably, honestly, the fact that we like played games together, but like Willis had the Xbox, and we would like do split screen online SWAT with Mick and that. Do you remember those
Yeah,
days?
yeah.
We would play like Halo
Yeah.
Reach maybe, or Halo 3. I can't remember. I think it's probably Halo 3. Willis would turn on the split screen and we'd do it online. He's like, yeah, sure, you can fucking play some games, I guess. Whatever. And Modern Warfare 2,
Yeah.
we'd have like quickscope main games, but I suck. I thought I was good.
Yeah, you're pretty good.
Oh, cheers.
You weren't too bad.
Oh, and an
I
annoying
wouldn't
side.
have you in my clan though.
Yeah, that's probably the annoying side of that as well as what we play a lot of like Modern Warfare 3 survival.
Yeah, Modern Warfare 3 survival was good.
Yeah, that was legit. The annoying part, I don't know. I don't know if there was like, unless we're talking young. Oh shit, I don't even know.
We didn't really.
Oh, probably when you like, but it's just Big Brother shit. Like bug your brother in public or whatever. He's like, oh. He'd jump
yeah.
around you and go. like jump around, make weird noises, and like point his hands at you. I don't know.
Yeah, just like little
just weird
like
shit.
little situational
Big Brother
crap, like that you just annoy.
Yeah.
But it wasn't really annoying, or not that we
exactly,
did it
that's
a
what
lot.
I know. We get along. Like
we get
really well.
yeah, we get along really well.
Yeah.
I guess
We get along when we're not
right well.
boxing.
Yeah,
No.
nah. But yeah, no, I don't think there's not really much. I don't know, like a bad situational stuff. There was not really anything that stands out. It's
Nothing
really
that
poor.
we want to share on the. No, I'm joking.
No, there's not much that you can think of, is there? Like,
Yeah.
there's like situational stuff where you might be pissed off and like, yeah, be like
flare up.
shoving each other around, but it's not really anything major or anything like that. No. Good. I would say that because the other way, like around, we could pretty much do everything together. Yeah, from the gaming stuff or even like skate parks. Scooters. Jay was always scooters, skate park. Like I'd go do that or whatever with him.
Yeah, I'll probably even say that. Like
Or
my scootering
anything.
stuff wouldn't even
Yeah.
because I think Willis got a
Music.
scooter first, and then
Come watch you do that.
I'm using that.
I
Yeah,
don't know. We did everything.
yeah. I would even say that like scootering because I think Willis probably had a scooter. Would ride him down at like a pool and that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We rode hits.
Jump gutters, catch
Yeah.
sick air,
break
catch
teeth,
absolute
break
radical
legs,
air.
break everything. Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. Yeah.
That's about all I
Well,
got.
speaking of games, do we want to bring in Bella and we can play some games?
Let's bring in our guest from the episode 8, which I still haven't titled. It's going to be called like Bella's Nightmare or something. I don't know. I don't know. Anyway, come on down.
Bella here and
Whoa. Oh my gosh. The video watchers will totally enjoy that. The audio listeners will hate us.
That was
Anyway.
crazy.
We just, yeah. Anyway, welcome to the show.
Hello.
all right. So we tried a couple of games and they did not work for audio listeners, and they were kind of just hectic. So we're gonna sidetrack and do some trivia. So I'm gonna ask the trivia questions, and Jay, Bella, and Willis are going to have a buzzer. You may not hear it, but I will hear it as well. But you hopefully can hear it if they're loud enough with it. So Jay, your buzzer is. He was yawning at the right time. Bella, your buzzer is. Willis, your buzzer is.
Bzz.
Buzz. Gotcha. Okay, are we ready for round one?
Yes.
Yeah, right.
See.
Okay. Leonardo da Vinci's Mona Lisa hangs in what museum?
The Louvre.
Nice. Okay.
Wait, can I buzz in anytime?
You can buzz in at any
Okay,
time.
okay,
You can
okay.
cut me off. What do you call a group of flamingos?
Flock.
Wrong. Does anyone else have an option?
Bzz.
Mhm.
Can I say gaggle?
It's not a gaggle. That is
It's geese, but
it's geese, yeah.
I thought I'd just take a guess.
Bella, you can just make
I
a
don't know.
guess.
Dance of flamingos.
You are so close. It's a flamboyance.
A flamboyance.
A flamboyance, yeah.
That's wild.
Okay.
Cool name though.
Relative to the internet, what does URL stand for?
That was not me. That was.
Okay.
No, that was
What
like.
does URL stand for?
It stands for something link.
Is it something restricted link?
No.
Is it something link?
No.
Oh, we suck.
Would you like the L word?
What is the
The
L?
L is locator.
Something. No,
something
I got no
locator.
idea then.
Is it like Universal System Locator?
That would help if it was USL. but
Yeah,
it is
it's URL.
Nah, I don't know.
Okay. It is Uniform Resource Locator.
Oh, I was not getting that.
No.
I was not getting that.
Okie dokie. I will take a closest to for this one. If you can get right on. If not, I will take a guess from each of you and I need closest to. What distance is the Earth from the Sun?
Bzz.
Willis?
I'm gonna say 3.2 million miles.
3.2. Bella?
5.
Jay?
24.4.
Jay is the closest. It is 150 million kilometers.
Oh,
or
that was
93
way off.
million miles.
Oh,
You guys lowballed so hard. Okay. According to the Guinness World Records, what is the best-selling book of all time?
Lord of the Rings.
Incorrect. Bella?
The Bible.
Correct. I hope you're keeping your own scores because I'm not. Okay. What is the only food that can never go bad?
Irish cream ice cream.
We're cutting that out, so that's going to make no sense. The only food that can never go bad. Bella?
Jam.
You're on the right track, but it's not jam.
Molasses.
No. You're on the right track, but it's not molasses. Bella?
Yeast.
Yeast can definitely go bad.
Yeast goes bad
Yeast
in like
is
2
already
days.
bad. Okay, one more guess if anyone has one.
Marmalade.
You're on the right track. It's honey. Honey can never truly go bad. Okie dokie. Next question. Eddie Falco and James Gandolfini star in what series about the life of New Jersey mob boss?
Bzz.
Willis.
Sopranos.
Yes, correct.
Dang it. I was going to.
What guitarist notably performed the Michael Jackson song Beat It?
Eddie Van Halen.
Correct. All right. What is the 5th sign of the zodiac?
Cancer.
Wrong. Bella?
Aries.
Wrong. That's the 4th. Jay?
Virgo.
Wrong.
Gemini.
Wrong. I'm not going to keep you guessing. You can have one more guess.
Libya. I'm pretty certain that's a country.
Libya.
Libya. Libra.
Also, so
Libya.
it's Leo.
Yeah, I was not getting that.
Bella.
Leo.
Okay. What is an eight-sided shape called?
Bzz.
Oh, that was a tie between Jay and Bella. Say it at the same time.
Octagon. That's what we fight.
Correct. Actor Steve Carell plays a memorable character in the popular TV series
Bzz.
The Office.
Michael Scott.
Nice.
I had to get that one.
You had to. These ones are all movie themed, by the way. Cillian Murphy plays a 1900s mob boss. Willis?
Piggy Blinders.
Yeah.
Nah.
Anna, Elsa, Kristoff, and Olaf are all characters in. That was not your buzzer, but Bella.
Frozen.
Yes, correct.
Actually, it was Frozen 2.
All right. What was Taylor Swift's first song to chart on Billboard Hot 100?
Love Story.
Wrong. Remember, she was country before she did pop.
My tractor and my boots.
No. Bella?
Breakaway.
No. That's Kelly Clarkson.
Uh,
Does anyone have a guess?
nah, I didn't really know where that era.
Tim McGraw.
Yeah, don't know that.
Tim
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 McGraw.
McGraw, as in like the person.
Oh, Tim.
What name is singer-actor Stephanie Germanotta better known by?
Bzz. I'm
Willis?
just gonna guess Scissor.
No, but you're on the right track. Like, the person we were looking for was Lady Gaga.
Lady Gaga.
Yeah. Before embarking on a solo career, Beyonce was a part of what R&B group?
Oh shit! No. Spice Girls, fucking.
No,
Yeah, what was that thing called?
it was
wasn't
3 of them.
Wasn't it
Bella?
Destiny's Child?
Willis didn't buzz in, and he said the answer out loud after Bella buzzed in. But that's okay. That's correct.
You weren't gonna say Destiny's Child anyway, were you?
I would just like to
Yeah.
point out.
Were you
how
gonna say it,
Bella's-
or you weren't gonna say it?
Bella's
Oh.
noise has become transformed into a spooked old man.
What 1994 Quentin Tarantino movie stars John Travolta and Samuel N. Jackson? Hang on, Willis buzzed in first.
Is it Pulp Fiction?
Sure is. A majority of adults have how many permanent teeth?
Bzz.
Don't count your teeth. You don't have time.
26.
Wrong.
Is it 32?
It is 32, Willis.
Thanks, Mum.
Thanks. I had to ask that one because of that. Okie dokie. What country uses approximately 4 billion miles of toilet paper each year? Jay?
America.
Wrong. Bella? You took away the mic, Willis. She needs the mic to answer.
Sorry.
England.
Wrong. Think of a big country. Jay?
Bzz.
China.
China, it is. On average, which grows faster, fingernails or toenails? Bella?
Fingernails.
Correct. That's why we have to get our nails done once a month. Oh, this is a good one. How many noses does a slug have? Bella?
2.
Wrong. Anyone else? Jay?
8.
Wrong.
Bzz.
Bella? Wrong. Willis?
7.
Wrong. I'm giving you one more guess. Bella?
1.
Wrong. Jay?
12.
Wrong. Willis, would
20.
you like a final? No, it's 4.
That was a very roundabout way.
Okay. What candy was originally known as chicken feed? Jay?
Candy corn.
Correct. Which popular condiment was once sold as a medicinal cure for diarrhea?
Wait, what? Go again. Sorry.
Which popular condiment was once sold as a medicinal cure for diarrhea?
Bzz.
Willis?
Can I say mustard?
You're close.
Is it ketchup?
It's ketchup.
Yeah.
Psalm, Saint, and Chicago are the kids of
Bzz.
who? Willis.
It's Kanye and Kim.
Yeah.
Oh.
What song did Paul McCartney pen for John Lennon's son, Julian? Think about the name.
Fucking Hey Jude.
Correct. Jude, Julian, same thing. Okay, can anyone name the Jackson 5? They're all Jacksons, so you can just see their first names. Jay?
1, 2, 3, 4, and Michael Jackson.
Wrong.
I was going to do that too.
Is that all you can get? Just
Yeah.
Michael Jackson?
There's 2 more that start. There's most of them start with M.
One other one.
So one other
starts
one
with
starts there.
M. Jay?
Paul, Mickey, Michelle.
No.
Mark is one of
No.
them. No. I don't know.
You're kind of close. So there's Jermaine, Marlon.
Yeah, Jermaine was one.
Jermaine, Marlon, Jackie, Tito.
Because they crack it at each other. The Jermaine had a fight with
Jackie, Tito, and Michael. Wow. Final question. Who was the first ever woman inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame?
Michael. Bzz.
Dolly Parton.
Wrong.
Amy Winehouse.
Wrong.
Bzz. Bonnie Tyler.
Wrong.
Bzz.
Aretha Franklin.
Correct.
Aretha. Urethra. Franklin.
That was very random, but there we go.
Yeah. All right. GG. I'll be cutting a lot of this up.
Yeah, sorry.
It's gonna be chop, 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 but it's gonna be fun nonetheless. Yeah. Thanks for staying for the week. We had a lot of fun.
Thanks for hosting. Thanks for having
Thanks for jumping on the podcast as well. We had an episode with Bella.
Pleasure.
Go check that out. And thanks for jumping on the podcast. Oh, I wanted you to give a quick review of the podcast because you've actually done a couple podcasts before with some mates, mainly more serious ones. This is very
me. This is very cash, very chill.
Yeah.
Just off the cuff.
yeah. We're like the
We do plan it out a little bit more when it's just us two.
yeah, but this was fun regardless. So yeah, thank you very much, guys. And we're
No worries.
gonna head off. Thank you very much. We'll see you again soon. I'll try not to drop this episode.